we are looking at the Fieldpiece dual induct psychrometer. This is model SDP2. One of my favorite tools from Fieldpiece, actually. I'm glad this is part of the JobLink setup. I think this tool potentially has the most to offer of any of the tools in a particular setup. And it comes in a nice large case. We'll take a look at that now. A large case means that it is around 15 by 17, so it's a pretty big boy. This is going to be our first looks. We're not going to go into detail. We're just going to kind of take a look and see what's inside the case. Alright, this is the SDP2. It has two probes coming out the top, as you can see here. About the same size as all the other standalone meters from Fieldpiece. That size is 7.5 or so by just about 3, not counting the little holder on the side. So you have two probes. One's going to be your supply and one's going to be your return. The cord in there, I think that's my JobLink charging cord right there. Two probes. These probes extend. Basically, you'll take the tops off of them, and as you extend them out, it'll draw the wiring into the metal there to extend it out. Also has two cones for mounting in ductwork, just like we do with our combustion analyzers. As you can see, you can drill a hole and kind of thread the cone into the ductwork, and then you loosen this up to put the probe in, and then tighten it back down on your probe to secure it in place. Let's turn it on and see some of the features. SDP2, it has confirmed. Alright, we have wet bulb temperature on the two probes, 43 or 48.3 and 53.4. Probably equal out as we take it out of the box. Different buttons. Sync, to sync it up with some of the other tools. We don't have any other tools around right now. We'll do the syncing process a little bit later. Parameters. We hit that. We have dew point, enthalpy, which is probably one of my favorite parts about it. So it'll give you a delta H, which is enthalpy difference from supply to return. We have dry bulb temperature, relative humidity, and this is given both of those readings for each one of the probes. So you'll see the differences in each one of those areas. It'll broadcast all of those measurements to the JL2, which will send it to the app on your phone. The cool thing about any of these Fieldpiece tools, which really to me separates it from like the iManifold platform, a lot of guys are talking about, is this just a new iManifold? And first of all, it's been out for a while. And second of all, the part that you can remove and take each one of these pieces, has a screen, stands alone, you can use it separately, to me separates it from that platform. But we'll talk more about that in times to come here. We have, let's see, we have hold, the delta. See our delta is 3.2, max, min, and then we come back to the beginning. At the bottom you see the TEET and delta T. Delta T is a change in temperature, and TEET is our target evaporator exit temperature. We toggle through to the TEET. We have error right now because we're not really in a typical situation. And we have our target delta. Of course that says error as well. And then back around to the beginning. So really cool, gives you a whole lot of information. We're going to use this in the field. I know we don't get to look at all the features there because of the conditions where I'm at right now. I'm in my shop. We don't have this in the ductwork. But we're going to put it into the ductwork separately. Guys, since we did see an error reading while we were taking our first look, I wanted to make sure you guys saw that the error reading is just that the supply dry bulb is higher than a return dry bulb. That's why I couldn't do that particular reading. Nothing wrong with the meter, just that's the error code it gives you in that particular situation. You can see there's a few other error codes, but I just want to let you guys see that so you know that everything is squared away with the meter. As I said, we're going to continue to test it. I think you'll be excited to see how this turns out, and we'll explore more about Fieldpiece in the future, as well as several other tools that we have coming on the way. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. There's a number of features that it has. Does it say number? It does everything you like! All right, here we go.